I'm just going to go ahead and just do this video real quick. Never allow anyone to take your kindness as a weakness. You see, you got people around here who I would say are vultures. You got people around here who are straight up clowns, chameleons. Better yet, the word should be chameleons. They want to, you know, a thought just came to my head. There was a thought that just came through my head. Now, I used to, uh, every now and then, I'm into horror movies, and this kind of this kind of segues into this kindness for weakness. Do y'all remember the movie Carrie? Do y'all remember the movie Carrie where the girl was very had these weird powers, these weird and she been warned to stay away from the rest of the school children. She been bullied. She been, you know, and most of the time she's been meek. She's been nice. She's been demure, if you will. And the fact that, it draws the attention of a young blonde-haired man with curly hair. I'm talking about the 1970s Carrie with I forgot the actress name. Well, it doesn't matter. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The name starts with an S. But anyway, um, so she thought that this young blonde, all-American guy, um, was infatuated with her, and she, being not like the other girls, she um, accepted his invitation. So they went to the prom, you know, and if you remember the movie where the bucket of blood or the bucket of what appears to be blood uh, was pranked as she and her boo, her blonde-headed boo, was on the stage, and then in a fit of rage and righteous anger, well, I call it righteous anger. Um, you might disagree with me on that, but I call it righteous anger. That those within the building had to endure hell. They had to endure the hell that was coming upon them. You see, we live in a world where it's dog eat dog, and we live in a world where respect is something that you have to be not nice to receive it. It's the lion, or I know y'all look at this picture saying a tiger, but all purposes, let me use a lion in this, right? The lion, if you read the Bible, you read Revelations, or you read the book of Daniel. Y'all say, but the book of Daniel was more better when it comes to the lion, right? So when the lion lays down, and when Daniel was put into the den, and Daniel respected the lion, right? It's a lion's den. You're supposed to respect that lion because of Daniel's goodness and his obedience to the creator. The lion reciprocated that respect because the lion too liked Daniel as well. You know, I guess that example kind of flew over some of y'all's heads where I'm about to go. But let me just say it like this. I remember one time there was a great fire in Texas. I want to say this is like 2012, 2011. There was a great fire down here. It was in the hill country. It was in the outskirts of Austin. Two counties burnt up. It was one of the major natural disasters in Texas history. This happened around when Obama was president. I think Rick Perry was governor of our state at the time. So some of y'all might know the area of Texas that I'm talking about. Now, when I witnessed all that, right, and seen the carnage, the animals that was running from the flames, because there were a lot of ranchers and farms and people who store animals and stuff. The sheep did not care about what the dog was doing. The coyote did not care about eating the rabbit. The rabbit did not care about what the dog was doing. They all went to the same place, is to get the hell out of the way of those burning flames. Now that's a beautiful place over there. Very green. If you travel to that county, that's a very green place to go. A lot of pine trees, pine cedar trees. It's in the hill country of Texas. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. See, it's called respect. Okay. And it seems that people who claim to like you do not understand what respect is. They only respect things that brings fear. They only respect things where it's meeting with power. I hope somebody understands where I'm coming from, because being liked does not make the world turn around. Being favorable to people, or should I say to certain people, isn't something to be um I remember that one time Anger Man told me on numerous occasions, right? Anger Man told me something on numerous occasions that uh Big J, I like you. Big J, I like you. Now I know somebody going to take these words and say and try twisting around and say, well, you trying to be part of the manosphere. Anybody with a brain would know though that's not even true, you know. Because he said this numerous of times, but the problem is everybody claims to like me, but they do not respect me. That's why there are beefs. Because some of you take kindness as a weakness. Okay? Some of y'all actually take kindness as a weakness. And then when things happen, when things actually happen, right? Y'all act surprised. Y'all act surprised when the knives are out. Y'all act surprised when things are not, when I do not tote y'all's line because y'all view certain people, including myself, as a chessboard, as a pawn in y'all's chess game, your mental chess games for somebody else. See, I'm not stupid. I know what this is. See, a lot of y'all like to take other people for granted. Y'all like to take kindness of others as a weakness. And then y'all try to lull this person back to sleep with using the word, we like you, we support you. I want people to understand that uh do not allow nobody, anybody, to say these words when they don't show, do not allow them to say them words to you and accept those words when they don't show on black and white. They don't show they don't show the support. um they don't show you no, um you know when they don't write to you, they don't call you, they don't call, it's always you calling them, but you don't call, they never call you. That's how you determine, do they really respect you. And what brought this on, right, was what Tam said. you know um I don't know what her intentions are, um because I saw her again making a comment, even though I think I have her blocked, but I made her a moderator anyway. um Let me see if I unblocked her. But anyway, if people really give a damn about you as an individual, make sure you cherish that. Because there's other people who will. There are people who will show you who they really are, and then there's people who will tell you who they are. Let me say that again for y'all. There are people who will show you who they are. And then there are others who will tell you who you are. Who they are, I should say. They'll no, let me repeat that again because I messed that up. I got to backtrack on that. There's a difference between people who tell you who they are, and then there's people who will show you who they are. There is a difference. The people who show you who they are the most likely ones who would show you the love, show you the respect. Those who tell you who they are will tell you that they love you, but then they do not, and let me say this again, not respect you. That's what I learned for these past, uh, it's a lesson that's a recurring theme ever since August, September, October, and up till November. Some of y'all claim to like me, but yet y'all really do not respect Big J Triple X. Constantly putting words in my mouth that I did not even say. And let me say this as a black man, as a heterosexual black man, let me say it like this. You are not going to be respected. My problem with the black manosphere and the SYSBM community is they claim their main claim is they don't get the respect from the community, which is a valid point. But my problem with the manosphere and the SYSBM community and the red pill and the passport bro and fill in the blank, MGTOW, fill in the blank, Ignore, fill in the blank, just fill in the blank, right? Is this tendency to, even though their issues are valid, they think hugging to their insecurity, hugging to their low self-esteem, operating out of their is a power move. It's kind of like that character from the Peanuts. I forgot the name. The character has the blanket in the hand and keep on like the security blanket and hugging that blanket. That's how I see a lot of you Negroes, and that's why I have a problem with most black men in this space. That's why I separate myself from the rest of y'all. Because y'all think shame, blame, and explain, SBE, is a security blanket. When that blanket isn't a shield, it doesn't block a sword. It is not a bulletproof vest where it blocks a a ricochet from a bullet. It's no it's no weapon to form against the opposition. That's my problem with the red pill community, or those that does red pill philosophy. See, I understand that black men are not respected, and black men is being used as a tool. And that's for some of you female uh 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 content creators who have black men on y'all's panels. That's why I look at some of y'all sideways. Is he there because you like him, or he's there or you allow him to be around you because you using him for an objective. Linus, yeah, yeah, Linus. That thank you, George Golden. Yeah, Linus. And the thing about Linus, if you ever research the characters from Peanuts, the Charlie Brown stuff, Linus, even though he had the security blanket, even though he perceived to be the weakest one, he was the smartest character of all of the children within the Charlie Brown universe. But his only downfall is that security blanket. Is it Linus? Linus? I forgot. I actually did a video about 4 or 5 years ago. I might have to take that video off private because I did talk about Linus from Charlie Brown. I'm about to take that. I might go in my archives and take that video off private. Come come to think of it, because I think the avatar or the thumbnail for the video showed the image of Linus, or is it Linus? I can't pronounce the name, holding the security blanket with his thumb in his mouth. But anyway, you know, um, May said, I wish Big J would talk about cows and science of cattle. He and the cows wander at night. I thought they stay in the barn. No, no, no. They don't stay in the barn. You know, they don't stay in the barn. They stay out. You know, you can go to any ranch, any small town where people have cows. You know, yes. Do they sleep in a shed, or some people might have barns, but they don't sleep in a barn. They rather prefer to go outside. They rather go out to the other end of of the pasture somewhere in the woods and stay up in there. And then they come back every 2 days if they need some food. But you know, I remember that one time though, I'd say, "Where the cows at?" You know, I said, "Where the cows at?" They on the other side. Like, damn, I ain't see them. I ain't seen them in a week. Shit, I was kind of concerned where they at. I mean, anyway, they're on the other side. You know, but usually when it get cold, they come up to here. So you know, but Linus, okay, Linus, Linus. Okay, 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 okay. I'll try to remember Linus. Okay, I'll I'll try my best to pronounce the name next time I speak of it. But yeah, but there are some people, and you know, I learned this last year because this happened last year during this time last year when everybody was doing their live streams at the end of the year, and what happened on Bomb Cherry's channel. Somebody tried to take my kindness as a weakness. Long eye ness. Okay, long eyedness. Okay. Um. See, and and I'm gonna say this: do not allow anybody, um, do not allow anybody try to um use you. I don't care who you are. Do not allow anybody to use you to take your damn kindness and use it for a content gain. And I believe that that's a lazy way of creating YouTube content, is using one of your supporters as a way to garner content. And yes, I've been on a tear. Yeah, I've been on a tear since August. And that's right, George. Liveness. Liveness. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Liveness. Okay. People will do this that take others for a joke. Right, right, right. Though, and that's why though I've been pissed off for at least four or 5 months now. Um, because I see bullshit, and I know, and I'm glad that pure um pure butterfly, um Queen, May, Tam, and some other, and a few other people tell me to chill out. And I'm taking their advice to chill the fuck out, because there are about 4 or 5 niggas that need to get that work, but like, like one of them told me, one of these women told me, Big J, life is short. Life is short. And I know it's hard for me to, you know, because I don't like to let go. I'm a type of person who want to fight, and I'm prone to, even my own mother told me. She always told me this: you need to let things go. She always been telling me that, because I always come in there. You know, somebody pissed me off. Um, Almost went to jail because I cracked somebody upside the damn head. Um, and because I'm not on that disrespect shit. And she told me one day, did this about like 10 years ago. She told me, you're young, you need to start letting things go. I'm hardened back to that. You know. But there are some people who who can't grasp the concept. Um, Hold on. Do cows sit down folded, or do they stand up sleep? Cows, no, cows lay down. Cows actually lay down with their, um they're not lay down flat. They're lay down on the side, they lay down with the side. They're not flat like that. If you see them flat, that tells me they're either giving birth. Yeah, they either giving birth, or they're dead. I mean, um, so yeah. It's kind of like they lay on their side for the most part. Now, if they're giving birth, well, when they give birth, right? It's um. I remember the first time I had to help, um doing that, um because the calf was, it was a young cow, so it was her first pregnancy. And every time there's a first pregnancy, you have to watch, you have to lock the animal close to in the shed or barn, and you had to um see if it's see if they want to, if there's any problems. You have to either you have to put them long rubber gloves on, and um you had to reach up in there and grab them out, or take a rope, a silk rope, and try to pull them out. Um, but anyway, yeah. But usually, what I'm saying, usually they either stand up or they flat on the ground. Um, so yeah, it's but usually when you see it flat on the ground, they're either dead or they're giving birth. So, um, so yeah, but anyway, um, I forgot what I was talking about. Um, but yeah, that's a little insight for y'all, for those who don't know. But because May's in the chat room asked me how things go. Um, but anyway, back to the point. Do not allow anybody to um you know um to steal um your joy. Now that's hard for me to say it because I'm still a vengeful nigga. I'm still on the vengeance shit. You know, I'm still just wanting to exact and get my lick back. The pay back. So, you know, the time is short. Um, so yeah, but and I saw a video the other day talking about how, and I somewhat agree with this video. I saw this video the other day. I think it was either on YouTube or on another social media site. And if you are a black man, right? I'm specifically, on this one. I'm specifically talking about black men, younger black men, right? Um, Younger black men. I'm talking about when I'm talking about this. Do not let them. I'm talking about black men who are millennials, black men who are Zoomers, right? If you're born in the 1980s, 90s, the early 2000s, on up till you know, on until like you are, these Zoomers. I don't know what I think the Zoomers ended in 2020, 21 or something like that, 2025. Let me just say it like this. Listen, do not let these boomers and these Gen Xers try to steal your show. There is, I'm gonna tell this story again, right? I'm gonna tell this story again because I see this happening over and over again. And I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to dox myself or dox the people who I'm referring to. Back in 2016, two black men was running for a position, and in different districts. These two black men went to the same university, And that same university is in East Texas. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, me being the um, former student, um, a former student, and they kind of knew who I was because I was like a senior. I was like a junior in college. They was senior. No, I'm sorry. I was a junior. They was, I want to say, they was freshmen. So they kind of knew me who I was. So I left. So soon after that, I left. Right. And they graduated, and then they started to be political because this is the time when Obama, this is when a lot of black people, young black people. That was one thing I liked about the Obama presidency, right? Um, the activism um among black men. Um, I think I gotta say this: the the Obama presidency. I might have to do a separate video on this. Might have to do a separate video on this, but the Obama presidency was a missed opportunity. Those 8 years was full of missed opportunities. Because I think though, after the death of Osama bin Laden, or I think that between the first inaugural the first election, then the inauguration, and then the death of Osama bin Laden, I think Obama didn't do his, the height of his popularity, right? During the height of his popularity on both those, in both part of his in both flashpoints within his when his in his administration, there was a lot of political and social capital he didn't use. But I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that. I might talk about that in a few future video, because a lot of black people, and I know we see black women up in politics. We see what's her name from Texas. Um, I've forgotten it. From Crockett, Congresswoman Crockett. You see black women like that. There was a black woman from Pennsylvania I had a crush on. She kind of cute with the braids. Um, she was up there with Congresswoman Crockett at the congressional hearing. And then you got that bald headed woman who I can't stand. The Presley woman. She's part of the squad and all that. But anyway, the point is, black men were squandered. I think young black men and their potential was squandered during the Obama years. Um, I want to talk about that later, but what I'm going back to my original point is that there was two black men, and going back to 2016, and that was part of the reason why I left YouTube for a while. Um, I left YouTube for at least a month or two, because the Texas primary begins in January. The filing date ends on January the 3rd, and the election is in March. So you got like 3 months to run for office, right? To get to be not nominated by either of the political parties. So anyway, one person failed his nomination because so what remains of the other candidates. So anyway, I know these two men, right? I know of them. So I decided to be an advisor to them. And well, one of the candidates lost the primary. So So the other one was unopposed in the Democratic primary. So the district, this the of the surviving candidate was Houston, and then it went to these small towns, right? It was like the Houston suburbs, and then it went down to the white rural area. And so he started to campaign into the white areas because, okay, well, he's trying to elicit votes from the local black population. And then, instead of congratulating the young brother coming down there and doing a campaign, you know, you have this local black pastor. You got this baby boomer black pastor, and this is the reason why I have a problem with old. I got a problem with people. I got a problem with black pastors, and I got a problem with the Steve Harvey types. These Steve Harvey, these older head Steve Harvey type ass niggas. Um, they always want to do this blue pill, um, this whole bullshit. They want to upstage the younger man, and then take credit at the same time. They take credit for what the young man's doing when they don't even know who this young man is. Never met the young man within the last. Didn't know the young man in the next couple months. And that's a problem. And that's a problem with what I have with older black men, especially those who are baby boomers and Gen Xers. And that's why I also have a problem with the black pastors, because black pastors like to sit there and show out, because they never done anything except for being at church every Sunday and eating everybody's fried chicken and hooping and hollering, trying to be a community leader when all he did is open that book every Sunday and then go back home from every Monday to Saturday. You never heard from him again. And I cannot stand, and this is the problem about respect, right? They claim they like you, but they do not respect you, because you could sit there, and I'm glad somebody made that video. I will not say this person's name. But Rude. Rude. I love too much. No, no, I'm gonna say right now, Rude. I love hard. You know, I love hard, and that's the point. I love hard, and I care too much. Now though, people are seeing the other side of me, and you know, I'm not playing. That's the point. I'm not playing now. Because I've been caring about certain people, and then I got stabbed in the back 4 or 5 times in this space within this past year. I mean, within this year alone, I'm talking about, and that's why I'm in a fucking fit of rage at this moment, or was, I should say. Um, yeah. This whole idea, just trying to use people as a chessboard piece. Yeah, yeah, and I wasn't dumb. I saw it coming. You know, and like what somebody said, I had the experience. I had the experience to know who is trying to use me and who's not trying to use me. You know, so Yeah, but anyway, what I'm saying is you always got somebody trying to take credit of what you yourself accomplish. You hadn't got this far without me. And you be like, and this was what the candidate was like. The candidate was kind of like, well, why are you taking credit for something when I just met you a month ago? I've been on the campaign trail. I'm talking about the brother who was running. He said he'd been on the campaign trail for for 6 weeks, or well, actually, re 3 months at least. And I just met you. Now you want to boast? You see, and that's the problem. Um, and I see this time and time again. I see this time and time again. It's the same old bullshit. It's the same old bullshit. And this happened around like I want to say this happened around like March of 2016. And in fact, no, I take that back. That happened around June because he was already the nominee, and he wasn't getting so he wasn't getting the support that he thought though he had. And because the pastor of this certain church wouldn't give him um the uh respect, because he want to take all he want the focus to be on him rather than be on the candidate himself. you know so yeah, and that right there proved me what people in my family had been telling me. There's people in my family told me, watch out for them old niggas, 'cause they always jealous they always want to know what you have. And it's like on YouTube, you always got somebody asking you, show me your wife, show me your girlfriend, show me your house, show me your credit score, show me your car. They always want to know what you have, but they not showing you what they have. And I'm glad that person made that video the other day. Since when a young black man in his 20s and 30s, why should they be obligated to show somebody in their 50s and 60s what they have? Why should somebody be obligated online to show you what they got? See, now that's some gaslighting. Now, some people get so gaslit, they get so emotional. They get so emotional in their during the gaslighting that they turn on the camera and show everybody what they have. I got this. I got that. Look at my wife. Look at my girlfriend laid in the bed. I remember one time I was watching a live stream. Somebody did the exact same shit, and the guy got on who was on the panel, had to show everybody what his girlfriend look like. Put the camera in her face. She's over there laying in bed, showing what her ass look like. Just trying to prove from some old fool who's probably in a wheelchair somewhere, and you giving him the opportunity to put some lotion on to masturbate. You giving this man a reason to masturbate off of what you showing who you is bedding down with. I saw that on that panel that I saw that on that panel 2 years ago, and I shake my head. I said, nigga, why did you have to show everybody your girlfriend? Why you have to show everybody who you have? I actually remember this, this is the same crop of individuals that try to tell me, oh, Big J, show me what you have. I don't have to show you shit. Why should I show you? And then what happened? A certain woman, y'all might know who she is, uh, went on Instagram and wrote my name on her ass cheek. Some of y'all might know who I'm referring to. She went on Instagram and wrote my name on her ass cheek. As soon as they find out who she was, right? Do you realize these niggas start to hate? I believe she's transsexual. Oh, I believe she's this. I believe she's that. But they don't have no woman. They don't have no girlfriend. They don't have no. They don't even have their own house. But they want you to show you what you have. And once it's revealed of what you have, then they want to hate on it. But then they don't have their own house, their own car, not even a job. Now some of y'all already know this one. I think Root know who this woman is. Cause she did that bullshit. And I did not appreciate her doing that. But anyway, um well, I was amused by it, but I didn't. I was like, why you do that shit? I mean that, like I didn't ask you to do that shit. But anyway, but yeah, niggas like to hate on other niggas. See, they want you to respect them, but then they don't respect you in return. And then they want you to show you what you have so they can be um um it's like a weird uh obsession of what another man has. Like like they are your daddy or they're your uncle. Like nigga, y'all are nobody's daddy on this bitch. Y'all are nobody's uncle. Have you provide the sperm to create me? If you did not provide the sperm to create anybody on this motherfucker, I suggest though you shut the fuck up because you're not the one to talk. If any, if half of my DNA came from you, please shut the hell up. By all means, shut the hell up. And that goes back to that black pastor over there who tried to outshine this young politician, this young candidate for office. Now the candidate in office like in his 20s. This guy was like 50. He was like 55, 66 years old, trying to outshine this dude. And this nigga never even ran for office himself. All he does is eat fried chicken. Everybody else is fried chicken on Sunday. These are Baptist pastors, these Baptist church ass niggas. That's what they do. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. I be telling them niggas, get y'all pet or some shit, and shut the fuck up. Get your dog, a puppy, a cat, or something. You know, something that you can protect. You know, right? And something that could protect you if you treat it well. It will protect you in the end. You know, just saying. But yeah, the sun has risen. The sun has risen, and it's foggy out here. So let me go ahead and end this live stream. Get me something to eat, and then I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Um, but yeah, um, but y'all right. I'm gonna let it go. So, so anyway, thank y'all for listening. You know, um, you know, and yes, yeah. Here's the RQ code right here. If you want to support the live stream. But anyway, y'all be easy, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.